Hi and welcome to Cruising with Wheels. I'm Kevin and I'm going to take you on a tour of our room, a handicap accessible interior, room number 11629 aboard the brand new NCL Bliss. We start outside where you will notice the lit room number, cabin 11629, and 3 titles. It'll be makeup room, do not disturb, and at home. When we get inside, I'll show you where the buttons are so that your room steward and your guests will know exactly if you're in your cabin or if you need service to your cabin. You'll notice a nice added touch on the newer ships are a doorbell. If you push this button, the doorbell will ring inside the cabin. As well, on the outside is a sensor. For those that are handicapped, you simply take your card, wave it over the door, or wave it over the sensor, and the door will immediately open. You'll see that the lights are flashing right now because I rang the doorbell. Note that the door will automatically close. Once the door is closed, a light tap will get it completely shut. And you'll notice that little silver button up here, and there's also one in the center of the emergency instructions, and those are your peepholes. One for guests who can stand, and one for guests in a wheelchair. Now if you remember, I mentioned the buttons on the interior of the cabin for the signs outside. This button is for making up the room. And this button is Do Not Disturb. You'll notice that we have a key card already in this slot. Now this controls your lighting. The ships are now built so that they can serve energy and reduce waste with plastics and such. And this is just one feature of the newer ships. So you'll have to insert your key card so that the lights will go on. If you'll see, I'll take that out and the lights go off. I put it in and the lights will turn on. Next to the light switch, located near the door, is an emergency button in case you fall out of your chair or you're having a problem. You can just push that button. There are a few located throughout the cabin. There are 3, 1, 2, and 3 hooks conveniently located near the door for easy grab-and-go items such as your on-shore bag or your day bag, as well as a power outlet. This is a great location because if you have a power chair or a scooter, you can use that to charge your device. Next to that is a button. Now, this button is also to operate the electronic door. Now, it's very difficult to open that door manually by using the handle. So I suggest companions with the disabled to always use the button. And if you see, I push the button and the door opens. Now that the door is closed, I will point out again that there are emergency instructions that you should familiarize yourself with once you come on aboard. This is specific to your cabin. In this instance, like I said, it's cabin 11629 aboard the NCL Bliss. And this will tell you where your muster station is and how to get there in case of an emergency. From this vantage point, we're standing on the other side of the entrance door. You will note that the beds are separated so that each person can have their own bed. In our case, we're going to have our room steward put the beds together as we are a married couple. Moving into the room, you will see that there are 2 side tables in the center position in the current bed configuration. Once they put the beds together, a side table will go on either side of the single bed. You'll note that each bed position has a light above it with a reading lamp so that you will not disturb your sailing partner. And I'll come in a little bit closer so you can see that there are USB ports located on each lamp. This switch here controls the top light, and this switch here controls the reading lamp. And this button controls the lighting, the overhead lighting in the cabin. When you sail with NCL, they provide beach towels for you. They will be in your room when you board, and you just want to make sure that you leave them when you disembark, or you will be charged. Turning around from this angle, you will see the television and a storage shelf. Next to the storage shelf is the door to the bathroom. We'll get to that in a minute. But next to the bathroom door is your temperature control. This will handle your heating and air conditioning, and below it is a button for the bathroom light. Turning around, you will see me. Hi everyone! And this area right here is your closet space. Let's open the door and see what's in there. So, if you see, there's a full-size mirror and a rather large opening for a double closet with 3 shelves, a 3-shelf unit in there, and extra pillows. That particular closet bar will pull down for a person in a wheelchair. You'll also notice that they leave you laundry bags if you want to have your clothes laundered or dry cleaned. There usually is a charge for that, so beware. So like I said, you can see me in the full-size mirror. Behind that is the closet, but there are 3 storage areas, which I will open here. There are 3 separate storage areas. The one on top with shelving, then the mini bar, and the one on the bottom that has shelving as well. Here's what it looks like with the doors closed. 1, 2, 3. Which brings us to the next area of the cabin, which is where you would do your work, possibly. Maybe this is a work pleasure trip like it is for us. You'll see that there is plenty of room for your computer and electronics on the desk, as well as a phone to contact anybody that is on the ship, or you can even call home. There is a charge for that. I do want to let you know that behind this cabinet is your safe. All rooms aboard NCL ships have a safe, and we suggest you put anything of value in there. You can make up your own code, so you're all set there. And then you have 3 drawers. 1, 2, 3. Underneath the desk, you'll see the hair dryer and a waste paper basket. There are 3 American outlets, a light switch, and a European outlet. They also provide you with an ice bucket. You just need to ask your room steward if you'd like some ice. And this is where they set up most of your goodies. If you get presents or treats, or any kind of gift that someone would send you. This is the entrance into the bathroom on cabin 11629. And I want to point out that they did a really nice job when they selected the finishes for the NCL Bliss. The floor is a very high-end tile that almost has a wood texture look to it. I want to note that there is a very slight grade to get into the bathroom, unlike most cabins where you have to step up into it, or a steep grade. And what you see that's in silver is a drain system so that your carpet doesn't get wet. And also, it has a roll-in shower, as this is a handicap accessible room. So please, unless you are handicapped, do not book this cabin. You'll note that in the shower, there is a pull-down bench, and I'll pull it down for you, so that you can roll your wheelchair in and transfer to the bench to shower. This right here is a pull cord that can be pulled out so that you can dry your wet items, such as your bathing suit. There's body wash and shampoo conditioner, as well as plenty of grab bars. And the shower head is adjustable. Moving through the bathroom, you will see that there is a red emergency pull cord. In case you have a fall or you need assistance, you can pull that. And the lovely vacuum toilet with plenty of grab bars around it. Towel bars, a trash receptacle is located on the wall. Please don't put your sharps in there if you are diabetic or you take anything that has to be injected. They do provide you with a sharps container located on the sink. This sink is a roll-under sink so that you can be in a wheelchair and roll under, wash your hands, brush your teeth. There's a tissue dispenser, as well as some cups and some shelving for your toiletries. I want to note that they do have an outlet in the bathroom, but it is only for electric shavers. Don't be charging your cell phone. And this is again the entrance of the bathroom. And on the right-hand side, there's a hook to hang your bathrobe or your clothing high up for persons that are not in a wheelchair. And on the left-hand side of the door is a much lower hook for persons that can't reach that high. On behalf of Frank and myself, Kevin, from Cruising with Wheels, we'd like to thank you for taking this cabin tour with us. And please remember that we are on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. So make sure you click that subscribe button. Thank you for coming along for the tour, and go on over and watch our vlogs. We want to remind you to always travel safe and cruise often.